Kim Kardashian criticized for paying to get Northwest into Broadway. The Kardashians have been no stranger to controversy. Since their rise to fame in the early 2000s, they have constantly been the talk of the town. Now, this drama is introducing itself to the next generation as Kim Kardashian faces criticism for Northwest's performance in the Hollywood Bowl on May 24-25, 2024, as young Simba in a live-to-film concert event celebrating the 30th anniversary of The Lion King. West took the stage as a special guest and was welcomed by Jason Weaver, the original voice of young Simba in the movie. She sang, "I just can't wait to be king," while donning a yellow furry hooded sweatshirt with matching shorts, socks, and furry slippers, all owned by her. The costume was put together by Eli Russell Linnitz, who channeled the label's streetwear into the young Simba costume. Kim Kardashian, Kourtney Kardashian Barker, Travis Barker, Kris Jenner, and even Kanye West proudly sat in the crowd. The SKIMS founder shared behind-the-scenes videos of her daughter backstage on social media. According to Mirror, Northwest received a standing ovation for the performance and garnered millions of views over TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and X, formerly known as Twitter. Kim Kardashian with Northwest backstage after her performance on Less Than The Lion King, "I just know Kim cried." The performance sparked criticism all over social media when it came out that North's family had a massive involvement in getting her the role. This incident is an ode to nepotism, aka nepo babies in Hollywood receiving roles due to their family and friends. Reports say that due to the Kardashians' connection to Disney and Kim paying money to the casting director, North only needed to be able to carry a tune, and she could get the part. A Reddit user gave their thoughts on the matter by saying, "It is not charming or okay in any way. This speaks to a bigger societal issue. Children who are taught they can buy everything, including undeserved opportunities, become greedy adults who buy everything and hoard wealth. This isn't cute. This is a front and center example of the United States failures. Stealing opportunities from hardworking and talented kids is not okay because someone is rich, and being 10 years old isn't an excuse. While this isn't North's fault, this entire stunt should be criticized because this is beyond wrong. This is why we have a culture of nepotism and classism. I'm sorry, but casting Northwest as Simba when there are hundreds of properly trained theater kids with voice coaches, dance skills, and experience was a HRRIBE choice. It definitely makes you question the credibility of the casting director. You let Kim pay to ruin your show. Disney should be embarrassed they cast Northwest as young Simba for Lion King's 30th anniversary concert at the Hollywood Bowl. There are dozens of talented kids who are currently playing the roles of young Simba and Nala all over the world, let alone the other kids who auditioned. Now I love me some Northwest, but there must have been a handful of truly talented 10 to 11-year-olds that would have been a better Simba because they spent years working on their craft. I won't comment on the performance of Northwest at the Lion King live show because she's 10. But what the censored is she wearing? Who thought, hey, she needs to look like Simba? Pull out the yellow barrister wig? I've seen Walmart onesies that look better. My main complaint about this Northwest/Lion King situation is that she's up on that stage in what is very clearly a Yeezy fit instead of an actual Simba costume. Like her costume literally just canny, and not in a good way. My only question about Northwest being cast as Simba is why didn't she have a better costume? She's supposed to be a lion, not a kid dressed as a lion on Halloween. It's not her fault, but why they let her go on stage like that. It looked like DIY. Some theater parents have been posting on TikTok, sharing their experiences of how their kid was turned down for the role because of Northwest. Even people on Reddit have commented on this situation, with one user stating, "It was painful. She can't sing. She clearly doesn't know where to go." At one point, one of the extras is telling her where to go, and the guy in the orchestra looks miserable. This family has never been told no, and it's sad. Another user agreed by saying, "People who attended the show should ask for a refund." They paid to see Broadway professionals, not someone who can't even hold a note. It has come to my attention that performance of Northwest was not a school play, but rather LA's Broadway performance of The Lion King at the Hollywood Bowl, where theater kids who practiced tirelessly competed for a spot that went to North, but Kim came in and paid for it. Some people have been defending North by giving the excuse that she's just a kid and not a performer, so she shouldn't be teared down for her work. They are even going as far as to agree with Kim's actions, stating they would do the same thing for their child if given the opportunity. One Reddit user said, "Yes, Kim is doing what any supportive parent would do, with or without nepotism involved, being supportive. Kim is taking advantage of the privilege, and I would too. Lol, and anyone who wants to act like they wouldn't do the same for their child is lying through their teeth." An open letter to all the people censored talking Northwest and her Lion King performance. KTKF, have your snotty-nosed brats done. Enjoy your macaroni necklace and illegible finger paintings. Pull need to leave this poor child alone. Pull saying she was terrible, like, censored off. Production chose her end of story. The notes are hard for non-Broadway regulars, and she's like 10 years old. Go get Northy. It's so crazy watching grown, censored people dunk on Northwest over a performance they would not have known or cared about if other grown, censored adults weren't dunking on Northwest for being in it. If you see posts from media about Northwest's Lion King performance, please don't tear her apart. People are dumb and they think she's not going to see this. Of course she is. She did a good job, but she's 10, she's not a performer, and they are shredding her. It's horrible. Critics have stated that Kim Kardashian tried to get North the role because it was announced that Beyoncé's daughter Blue Ivy is set to join her mother in the prequel to the 2019 hit, Mufasa, The Lion King. Even though reactions to this role recently started trickling in, Deadline announced that North would be one of the latest daughter of a major music artist to join the Lion, despite Blue Ivy taking that role first. Others have conspired that Kim Kardashian is setting her daughter up by putting her on stage without letting her go to any rehearsals or actually prepare for the role. A lot of people have stated that the family is using the backlash from North's Broadway performance to feature it on the next season of their Hulu show, The Kardashians. One Reddit user cemented that view by saying, "PMK and crew knew this would garner hate, which equals clicks for them. They don't care that North is being criticized online. They hoped it would happen this way. Perfect timing for this season of their flop show." The Broadway performance is set to premiere on Disney Plus soon, and the Mufasa, The Lion King will play in theaters on December 20.